Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Please ignore my nails. We're gonna fix them after I do my makeup. So I recently got the Huda Beauty's Strawberry Latte collection and I'm super excited to actually try it and to see how it would look on me. Oh my god, I can't talk. Maybe I should take a hit. First of all, I know it's been a minute and I really miss you guys. I really miss YouTube. I just miss the idea of just being so carefree on camera, you know? I feel like I've gotten so self-conscious and I hate that for myself, but we're gonna have fun. This is a no pressure video for myself. This is just me talking to myself. This is my little pivot. It's super cute, right? You got it for me for Christmas, my boyfriend. And I absolutely love it. So this is just me taking a quick little dab before we get into the before we get into the makeup. Okay. Whew. I've taken a dab and now it's time to do makeup. We're gonna keep it simple when it comes to the base. I think the star of the whole look is gonna be the lips and the blush, the cheeks. So let's get started. I recently organized my makeup and I actually really love it. So for primer, I like to use the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Glow Serum. I think it's so funny that I want to be so glowy now, and back in 2016, I was all about being matte because I was so oily. It was really just my skin not being properly cared for. I am actually a combo skin. So I need a lot of hydration for my face, and I was not doing that. I think we're gonna do our eyes first just so we can get that out of the way. Like I said, it's not gonna be the main star of the look. The cheeks, the lips are gonna be the main stars. So we're just gonna use a simple like brown tone palette. Oops. From Morphe. And this is from like an older collection. You can tell because it's made from like paper or cardboard or whatever. The new Morphe palettes are made with plastic and super amazing still. I love Morphe. Just to keep it simple, I'm gonna use this Maybelline Fit Me concealer on my eyelids. I'm gonna use the M131 Morphe brush, and it's a concealer brush. See the top or the tip? The tip. I'm gonna use this fluffy brush, which is also a Morphe brush. I don't know. It's one of their older collections, so I don't know which one it is. Let's see. I'm gonna use this light shade right here in Creme de la Creme. And just pat it on. Just so I can have like a bright neutral base. I know I'm mid like eye, but I think for the OGs that have been here for a long time, since like 2021, 2022, you know that I was not always flower mommy. I was baddie in training. And I just feel a calling. I just feel that it's time to bring her back. And I'm not saying that I'm changing Flower Mommy at all because she's still part of me. That's who I am. However, I definitely do want to bring back Baddie in Training as a series again. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments because I had so much fun. I had so much more purpose to like putting on makeup and trying makeup because now like I don't really go out too often. All I do is just like work and come home, which I know I should probably be doing more, but that's another video. I feel like me doing these videos would really allow me to get back into my creative like mindset again. And also I think a lot of people really enjoy just hanging out with me, doing makeup and just talking, just yapping, you know. I don't know. Just being girls or whatever. So yeah, we're gonna bring her back. If you don't follow me on TikTok or Instagram, make sure you do. It's the same Flower Mommy, but on Instagram it's with 2 eyes. So I'll probably bring it back especially on TikTok, for like little short forms, like little tips on like makeup and just in general how to be hot and being a baddie, because I just love being a baddie. Even though I love me some nature, some spirituality, some like healthy development, I still want to be a baddie. I wanna look like a baddie, and that's okay. Which is why like I really feel like my aesthetic is like boho baddie, because I really love the bohemian like theme, aesthetic, and all that. I've always loved it since I was in high school, and I've always tried to emulate it throughout my life. And I feel like really comfortable now with just accepting that that is like my style and my aesthetic, but also appreciating and admiring that I do love makeup. And just because I love makeup doesn't mean like I hate my natural self. Like, no, that's wrong. I like makeup because it's fun and we can shapeshift. Moving on to the look, we're gonna use the shade Have Your Cake. I'm gonna use the M332 eye blender brush by Morphe. Put it like on the crease. Just light A. I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This is the M33 brush, and I'm gonna use this shade right here lightly, and I'm only gonna put it like in the lower corner of my eyes. We're gonna use this eye packer, the M302 brush, and we're gonna go back with the creme de la creme and pack on just this part of my eyelid. So I'm gonna tight line my eyes. I love how I didn't even say with what. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Liquid Stick Retractable Eyeliner in the shade Brown Noise. And then on the other side is like this little brush that you can use. And then I'm just gonna smudge whatever's right here. So now we're moving on to the base. I know I have a couple of dark spots, and it's because I can't help but pick my face, unfortunately. So we're gonna color correct it before I put on some, like, any other concealer or foundation. This is the shade Peach. This is the Huda Beauty color corrector concealer. Now that I took care of those spots. Okay, so this is the order I've been doing my base lately. I've been doing a cream bronzer first, and then my face, so like my foundation or my base, and then obviously my concealer, my blush, and then if I want to go back in with concealer, I go in with a brighter one, so it's like worth it, and then it blends out. This is the Patrick Ta cream contour and powder duo. This is in the shade She's Bronzed. I like this bronzer. I really like cream products in general. I think I've said that a lot, but it's just because my skin can get dry, especially since because I'm a smoker. I'm a smoker. I'm a stoner, you know, I'm a flower child, flower mommy, if you will. Your skin can get dry. So I tend to choose products that are very hydrating for my skin. Might feel a little too much, but it's okay. We can save it. I still put bronzer under here to cover my double chin. And then with my contour on my nose, I feel like it's it's not precise. I just kind of go in with it, and then I kind of clean it up with the concealer. I think I'm gonna use the Lancome all over concealer. I love the applicator, it's so soft. Oops. So this is the placement that I have for my under eye. So I'm gonna let that set. I'm gonna spray this Morphe Life-Proof setting spray. Do I think it's life-proof? Honestly, I haven't really tested the limits when it comes to life-proof. Like, what does life-proof mean? I can get in the water. Is that life-proof or is that waterproof? Like, can it handle like a ball like hitting me in the face? I don't want to test that. Can it handle a great night with my man? Maybe we can test that tonight. So this is the Merit. This is like a cream stick. I don't even know if it's like technically concealer or foundation, but this is in the shade Camel, and I use it as a base, so like foundation. So when you use a thick product like a cream stick, I like to use a dense brush. So this is the Myricks brush that came with it.
Please don't take this personal, but you ain't shit. You weren't special till I made you so.
This is when I go back in with my bronzer to make sure everything looks good, looks clean. You know, it's time to move on to my concealer. Let's spray this one more time. Okay, we're gonna use my new faves, my current faves right now, which is the Morphe. This is the M132 brush. A lot of people like this one. And then this is the 133 brush. A lot of people like this as well. A lot of people, me included. Me included. So let's use this one first. It's pretty dense, and I like the angle. So you start out first. Yup. I don't even know why I did my under eye first. I like to do like my chin and my forehead first. Oh well. Go back in with the bronzer. Okay, I think I want her to be the star of the show, so I'm not going to use cream and powder. I think I'm going to just stick with powder. So let's immediately go in with a brighter under eye. I used a little bit of the Morphe Wake Up Artist in Sand 5W. I'm gonna let that sit there for a little bit. So there's a couple powders I can use that I'm debating between. So I have the Huda Beauty Banana Bread powder. I have the One Size Translucent powder. And then I have a Huda Beauty powder in the Cherry Peach duo, so I would probably use the Cherry Blossom Cake. Let's use the Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder today. So I'm going to blend this out. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit more. So I'm gonna take a powder puff and I'm gonna dip it into the powder. I'm gonna do like a little mini bake. I'm gonna use a Pretty Smart Perfect Finish in 029. It's on here. Now we're gonna finally move on to the Huda Beauty Strawberry Latte Blush Filter Palette. And it's so cute. I really like all these shades. I really like darker pinks. I feel like it looks so good on my skin. Let's use the M202 blush brush, and this is also by Morphe. This is from their Buttery Blends collection. There's like a few of the shades I could use. I could use all of them, but I kind of want to use these two. So let's start with the lighter one first. Just lightly tap this on. You know what brush I really like for blush? This is the Real Techniques blush brush. I don't even know because the number is like not even on it anymore, but I've used this so much. The darker shade now. We're gonna use this smudge brush to use the dark shade for under my eyes. That way it just like ties everything in, you know? I really want to use the Fenty Beauty. This is a classic. I'm using one of the Morphe and Ariel, I think the highlighter blush. I'm gonna move on to my lips. This collection came with the warm brown lip stain. I already have an open one, so I kind of want to use this one that I already have before I open the new one. I love the lip stains. I literally use them like every day. This is in the shade warm brown. And then it also came with rich brown, so I'm gonna use rich brown, which I use like every day as well. I think like red lips just look so good on me. I think it's just my skin tone, and I don't know, it just does something. I don't even like need lashes if I wear red lip. I don't know why, but I feel less like insecure about my lashes if I wear red lip. So there's a couple lip liners I could use. I love lip liner. If you ever need any lip liner recommendations, I got you. So this is the Catrice lip liner in the shade, what is the shade? Deep Talk. I've been loving this one. That's what it looks like. And then this is what it looks like swatched on me. We could use the Maybelline lip liner in the shade, I don't even know what this shade is, but we have the ColourPop shade, this is the shade Angel, which is more of a pinky air tone. I'm gonna do the shade Trendsetter by Morphe. I'm making do with what I have because I'm almost done with this video. I'm using my freaking phone light. My light needs to charge. How did we feel about any of these shades? We should go and use the Catrice one since it has like a slight warm tint to the brown. So I'm gonna line it. And then I'm gonna just blend it out a little with a brush. This is like a random Wet n Wild brush that I've had for years. The collection also came with the new lip sealers. The lip sealer I think is like alluding to the nude shade. So I'm gonna, it came with 3, so I'm gonna use the mid sealer first and then the light sealer. Yum! Like, so cute, so good. And then I'm gonna go in with the light sealer. And then just put it in a little. She's pretty. I like it a lot. And here is my secret. The Turtur Glossy Coating Mist. And this is a spray that I use after using a whole bunch of powders. I don't want to have that like matte look, you know, like I just said, I like to have a glowy look. So after I use those powders, I use this, and I think it's about like $25–30, but it's so worth it. You shake it. So now it's like made me all like glowy. Can you see how I'm a bit more shiny now? Yeah. This is the final look. Is it giving strawberry latte? What do you think? My favorite is probably the lips. Like, what do you guys think? It was good to catch up with you guys and just put on some makeup and look cute. I hope you guys like the look, and let me know if you end up doing it and tag me, because I love seeing when you guys do the same makeup looks that I do, because duh, like why else would I do them, you know, for you guys if I don't want to see the final product. So make sure to tag me because I love seeing it all. Thank you again to Huda Beauty for sending me more goodies this month and for always sending me goodies. I'm really excited to just like get back into YouTube again, and just like, I say this all the time, I do, I swear, I know I do, but I just want more for myself, and I just want to I really want to prove to myself how great I can be. So I can't be great if I don't allow myself these opportunities to be great. So thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.